Good morning, students. Let us discuss about capillarity. Okay. This word capilla means hair in Latin. If the tubes were hair thin, you see the tubes were hair thin. If this tube you see that the inside having one tube, this tube air thin, that density, that side wall, it's a air thin. Okay va? So the tube were air thin, then the rise would be very large. So it's the tube were air thin, then the rise would be large, the water rise would be very large. It means that the tube having a very small diameter is called a capillarity tube. You see this tube diameter is very small, so it is called a capillary tube. So it is called a capillary tube. When a glass capillary tube open at both ends is dipped vertically in water. Okay va? The water in the tube will rise above the level of the water in the vessel. You see, first picture, you see the blue picture. First I am taking to the one beaker. I half filled that water. Then I am taking to the capillary tube. This tube end side and both side. This tube both side is here open. The tube is I pushed to in the water. What happened? The water immediately rise up to that rising up to in the capillary tube, right? Capillary tube. You see that so rise above the level of the water in the vessel. You see water in the vessel. The vessel water level vida the tube water level is increased. Okay, the tube water level is increased. In case of the mercury, the liquid is depressed in the tube below the level of mercury in the vessel. So you see that this is a red color is a mercury. Okay va? So I am taking to one beaker and half fill that mercury. Then I take the two side opened capillary tube I am taken, and I push that I press that on the mercury. What happened? The mercury is going to out of side. So the vessels level smaller than capillary tube. Okay va? Capillary tube vida and the vessels and the liquid height increasable இருக்கும். So the capillary tube rise agra and the mercury level it's a low only, but the vessels inside the vessels having to the mercury, that level height level is a high. Okay va? So how to this means, you see that how to means in a liquid whose angle of contact with a solid is less than 90 degree. Okay va? The solid, the capillary tube pressed to the water level. So the both of them creating to less than 90 degree angle. So 90 degree angle it's creating in the surface of capillary means the capillary the water level is increased. The water level is increased. Okay va? The water level is increased. On the other hand, in the liquid whose angle to contact is greater than 90 degrees. So that is a mercury. It's creating to greater than 90 degree angle. So what happened? The mercury level, the capillary tube mercury level is not a increases. Okay va? So the rise or fall of a liquid in a narrow tube is called capillarity or capillary action. Capillarity or capillary action. So depending on the diameter of the capillary tube, the diameter is a very less means, it's a small only means what happened, the liquid liquid is rising heavy height, the liquid is fastly rising or falls the different height. Okay va? So this is a capillarity. So next you see some of the example practical application of the capillarity. You see, due to the capillary action, so that your Friday and your home, you are burn to the earth lamp, right? Okay, what you are doing, you are take to the earth part and then you are put the oil and cotton rope you are taking, no, you are dip that lamp and you are burn that cotton rope. What happened? The rope is burning. So how to that rope is burning means the cotton absorb to that liquid oil. Okay, that is a capillarity. That is a capillarity. You see that due to the capillarity actions, oil rise in the cotton within the earth lamp. Likewise, sap rise from the roots of a plant to its leaves and branches. The root absorb to the water and send to the through the stem. It is sent past to that leaves and branches. Okay, so next you see absorption of the ink by a plotting paper. So observe, you are taking to the ink pen, you are the paper, you are fall pressing means you are spray. So you are taking to the ink, you spray to the paper means whatever the paper absorb to that ink, that is a capillarity. Okay, so next capillarity action is also essential for the tear fluid from the eye to drain constantly. Okay, your eye. The cotton dresses are preferred in the summer because the cotton dress have fine pores which act as the capillaries of our sweat. Okay, so next you see one experiment for that surface tension by the capillarity. You see that this is a capillarity tube. I am taking to one vessel, I fill the water and capillarity fixing. What happened? The water level is a rise. The water level rise after that the water level up and kept to one of semicircle sphere. I kept it here. Okay, so what we are doing that we are let's see. The first you see the pressure difference across a curved liquid air interface in the basic factor behind the rising of the water in the narrow tube. Okay, you see that here, here and here what happened? So you are pressing means here also what you see, you are pressing here that vessels and the water level in between having to the sum of the air, it's here react with the water. Okay, well, react with the water. So you see that the capillary rise is more dominant in the case of the very fine tubes, but this phenomenon is that outcome of the force of the surface tension. In order to arrive a relation between the capillary rise, so the capillary rise, this is a height is here taken to the h. So what happened? The capillary tube you are fixed here. So what you are given, you give to the pressure means what happened? The water level is rise to the capillary tube. So this the bottom of the water in the vessels to that capillary increase to the water level. We are taking to the h. Okay, so next you see that surface tension. So here creating the sum of the surface tension we are taking to the T. Okay, taking to the T. And consider the capillary tube which is held vertically in the beaker containing water. The water rising in the capillary tube to a height h due to the surface tension. Okay, the surface tension force Ft. So we are taking to the surface tension where we are creating here also creating the surface tension. Okay, that is we are taking to the Ft. Okay, so next and act along the act along the tangent at the point of the contact downwards and it is reaction force upwards. So it is going to the downwards and upwards. The opposite reaction also, the upward also you are reacting with the force. Okay, the force tension T is the resolved into the two component. So we have to taking to the two component resolved. So one is a horizontal component T sin theta and a vertical component T cos theta acting upwards along the whole circumference of the meniscus. Okay, the total upward force we are taking to the T cos theta 2 pi r. Okay, how to we are taking means you see that first you see that this is that hemicircle. The hemicircle central point to this point we are taking to the r, small r. So next you see this surface we are taking to the T sin theta. So the horizontal this one, vertically is here you take to that T cos theta, the surface tension T cos theta. Then this angle you are taking to, you are put one line means we see here having to creating to the angle theta. This is a 90 angle 90, it's a lesser to that 90 degree 90 degree of angle. Okay, angle of 90 degree, it's a lesser than angle of 90 degree. So now we are total upward force. So here having to the total upward force here having. So we have to calculate. So this is a semicircle formula. The area of that you see that 2 cos theta into 2 pi r. So this is here the capillarity of capillarity the small circle circumference. Okay, so what that 2 pi r. So totally we are calculate means 2 pi r T cos theta. So later rho be the density of the water. So the water density we are taking to the rho. Okay, so h be the height of to which the liquid inside the tube. Okay, so now we are calculating volume of the next the formula. You see that the formula where the volume, we have to find out the volume of the tube. So we have to find out the volume of the tube. You have to find out so that the formula is a volume of the liquid column of the radius or height h. Here plus volume of the liquid of the radius r and height r, volume of the hemisphere of the radius. So we are here I am writing to that formula. Now you see that your book also having, first you see that your book V equal to volume of the column tube, volume of the capillary tube. V equal to pi r squared h plus pi r cube into pi r squared into r minus 2 by 3. 2 by 3 pi r cube means semicircle. Okay, 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, now you see that formula. So what happened? V equal to 2 r squared h plus we are taking here pi r squared into r minus 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so here plus here minus, so we are taking to the LCM. So commonly 3, so you are multiplied to the 3 pi r cube minus 2 pi r cube. So in the 3 pi r cube minus 2 pi r cube subtractions, you do it subtraction, what coming that 1 by 3 pi r cube come, right? So this is the volume of the capillary tube. V equal to pi r squared h plus 1 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so now they are upward force support the weight of the liquid column. So inge upward force, the upward force support to the weight of the upward force support to the weight of the column. So above the free surface. So what we are taking to the formula, already the upward force formula you know that 2 pi r T cos theta. So now we are taking to that here you see that total surface total upward force 2 pi r T cos theta equivalent to this one you see this one pi r squared into h plus 1 by 3 r. So rho is a density of the water level, density of the water, that also we are calculated. Next gravity is going to upwards, no, it's a gravity, so that gravity also we are added. So you see that next you see that you are simplify this one, okay. So what happened, the pi r squared then rho g, so that t here having to the t 2 pi r t cos theta. So t you are keep it here, others and all going to the equal that side. What happens, it's coming to that divided. So pi r squared h plus 1 by 3 r rho by g divided by pi r 2 cos theta. So pi cancel, here r squared, here r, 1 r cancelled. So balance what having r h plus 1 by r rho g by 2 cos theta. Okay va. So here you see the r by 3 is a very less of the radius value. So this one we have to neglected. So neglected means this part here going means what, the balance is here r h rho g divided by 2 cos theta. Okay va. So now we want to that formula, we want to find out that tension, surface tension we have to find out in the capillary tube. T equal to r h rho g by 2 cos theta I found out. So next we have to find out the h value, height. So h equal to h you are keeping here, others and all you are going to that side means they are divided, come 2 t 2 cos theta divided by r rho g. Okay va. So here 1 by r only, it's that others and all it's a constant value. So how to we are taking to means h inversely proportional to that, inversely proportional to the 1 by r. So this is the surface tension by the Keplari-Rice method. I think you are understood. Thank you children, it's a very important question, sir. Thank you.